Africa Month coverage of Campaign Africa's 23-day commemoration of all things proudly African continues today with the very thrilling and moving Biko's Manna.
The best thing about playing with my family is when we're all together in this rehearsal and just playing and just singing together.
And traveling around the world.
So how you guys doing?
Good. Thank you so much.
You're doing well, yeah? Wow.
Yes.
How was let me say, how is celebrity life treating you? I'd like to know how attaining the level of being a celebrity, how is that life treating you?
Okay, I sometimes don't call myself a celebrity. I just call myself an artist. I think.
Tell me, Biko's Manna, how did you come by that name?
Manna was Biko's. Biko's brother that she's been waiting for. She likes to take care of him. She likes to make sure he's okay. Also, there was an interesting meaning that is saying Biko's Manna, like our great leaders. This is the blessing that we now have because of the things that they did before.
My mom's a singer. My dad's a singer and a percussionist. My younger granny is a singer and a guitarist, and my great grandmother was actually an opera singer. So it actually runs in the family, runs in the blood, and we actually the 6th generation in our family. And yeah, we just following the legacy.
You've averagely 3 years or more, you guys have been exhibiting your talents, from your homes, from the streets, wherever you get the opportunity to do so. How has that journey been like for you, man?
That journey has been fun and sometimes exhausting.
Right, I TikTok, for instance, they've been buzzing. It's all about you guys and all of that.
Yeah.
How was that feeling for you people? Did you see, okay, now we're getting there, so we need to prepare ourselves. So what was the general sentiment like?
Yeah. This when we started to blow out on TikTok and on social media, we were so shook and over the moon, and we couldn't believe that we have actually reached this stage. And it's a different story for us because it changed our perspective, and it made us like realize that, oh my gosh, we should prepare ourselves. We should be consistent on rehearsals and practicing and developing our skills. It's just this thing actually inspired us to prepare ourselves for more that's to come.
I mean, power is an issue in South Africa, so the intermittent power outage, how has that affected you? Because I mean, in some videos that I've watched, you could be performing and then poop, but you keep on singing. That must have been something that would also propel you. You know what, we're not going to give up, we need to continue with this. How has that affected you?
Well, in my opinion, I would say it's normal for us. So when the power goes off, which is nobody's like, oh, the power goes off.
Yeah.
And then when it comes back, when it comes back, nobody's is like, yeah, So it's like normal. So like we're used to it now.
Yeah, and the way the load shedding affects us here in SA is that we sometimes network is a problem.
Yes.
Because whenever we want to upload a TikTok or a YouTube or something that we need to upload for like that specific content,
like now, power's off. That's why you were cutting.
Yeah. So
Exactly.
It disturbs us on what we need to get done. Yeah.
Your teacher, your music teacher, legendary guitarist, Bheki Khoza. I hope that's the way to mention the name. Apologies if I did that wrongly. But he is also, an experienced guitarist, right? Exactly. One who's very well vested in the music space. You're coming also from a musical background, musical family. How has his teachings influenced you?
Wow. It influenced us in a lot of good ways, honestly. And I feel that I feel that I'm so grateful to have our music teacher in our lives, because he not only teaches us music, but he also teaches us the theory of music. And I feel like it's so important to learn about the theory of music, especially in the music industry. So I think that's like the most thing that I love, that he influences us with to learn theory of music.
Okay. Manna, what about you? Anything you want to add to that?
What I like about him, first things first, he's not too serious.
Okay.
He's a funny teacher. And he's like, what can I say? So he's like a teacher that's not too strict, but he's like not.
So you can say he's flexible in his teaching.
Yes.
Right.
And what I like about him is that he likes jazz and I like jazz.
Sometimes I show them the harmony, because one of the days I come in, they say, we've got this new song, and then they must show me the song. They are very smart. They catch up easily. There are people who don't want to fail.
So what do you see your arts doing to influence the South African and African culture? How do you see your arts, influencing the South African, which is your immediate environment, and Africa at large?
I would say that believing in yourself and
doubting yourself
and just following your dream is the key. My wish is to, spread inspiration to the world.
Right.
The one thing that I know for sure is that you need to build a relationship with God, because he is full of surprises and blessings. And I think that's the one thing that my family taught us, to just, building a relationship in God. And building a relationship with God, and life just takes us all down different paths. We just have to find our way for our lives, no matter how similar they may be. Just having faith in ourselves is the key.
Performances, all on Instagram, TikTok, and all of that. What are some of the fans, in South Africa, maybe the celebrities? Could you identify a few that have actually, given you a thumbs up, and that was like, oh my God, he just said, I am good. He just gave us a thumbs up.
I know. Yeah, it was okay. So we were so overwhelmed, honestly, by getting so much comments, and seeing a lot of celebrities, even overseas, in the US, reposting our video on their pages, and we were just we were shook that OMG, Jada Pinkett Smith just saw our video, Boys to Men, Viola Davis,
Wow.
and it personally it inspired us to let's just wake up. Let's wake up and do the work that we're supposed to do. And it inspired us to, realize that there's something greater coming our way. There's something brighter that's about to come. And we are honestly grateful for all the comments and people that are reposting our video, and it really encourages. Every time we perform, they would say, "Welcome, Biko's Manna," and in the background he would say, "Mfundo." He's like, "Don't forget me."
I just want them to be happy. That's all we want. We want them to be happy. We don't want them to be stuck with limitations of the standards that have been set out. Every day we're trying to give them more than just opportunity, but give them something that they can live with, whether they are musicians or not, whether they have money or not.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. But before you go, how can I let you go without giving me an acapella? Something small. Let me start with Biko. Just give me a bit of sensation. I need to feel you here. Let's go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's hit it.
3 little birds. Okay. 3 little birds sat on my window, and they told me I don't need to worry. Yeah. Summer came like cinnamon, so sweet. Little girls double dutch on the concrete. Baby, sometimes we go wrong, but it's alright. The more things seem to change, the more they stay the same. Don't you hesitate, girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, let your head down.
God
faded jeans. I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your head down. You're gonna find yourself somewhere, somehow.
God gracious. Wow. A round of applause. You need to give yourselves a round of applause. Amazing. 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 I mean, it's great. And I must say thank you very much. And this is Africa Global Radio. And what we do here is to promote, unearth, and let the rest of the world, wherever we need to get to tell them about your story and the likes of you. Exactly. That is what we're here for. So you are our story.
Thank you.
And you are our growth, and you're definitely the future. Let me say Biko's Manna and Mfundo.
Africa, channeling wealth to good use.